Starr's beer review. Tonight we're going to take a look at another Propeller beer. We're going to take a look at Propeller's Pale Ale. This is one of 4 different Propeller beers that we have available here. We have their IPA, their bitter, this, and their London Porter. London Porter was good, IPA was good, the bitter is actually half decent. Let's take a look at this one. Anyway, this is Pale Ales, traditionally brewed as an alternative to darker porters, are pale in name only, crisp, hoppy, and dry. Propeller Pale Ale is a delightful interpretation of the classic style. Drink fresh. Yeah, like Pale Ale used to be a term used for basically any beer that isn't pitch black, like stout or porter. Traditionally, porters and stouts are intertwined. They were dark beers, and they're named after the street porters that used to work in the streets of London, who like to drink their basic dark beers. But then they found out with new methods of roasting the malts in order to give beer a cleaner, crisper taste, as well as a lighter in color. The end result was that the beers were sweeter. As a result, though, the beers tended to spoil more, so they added more and more hops as a preservative. Anyway, this is, see, 5% ABV, not a big surprise. Let's take a look. Barfly here. And give this a pour. So, it's clear, lots of carbonation. It's golden, but it has a darker gold kind of hue. It's not like, maybe like a touch orange in the middle, but for the most part, it's gold bordering on a little copper. It looks brassy, to be honest. Gratuitous, slightly off-white head. It does look a lot like soapy bubbles, but perhaps a little bit more dense, and more of like a cream color. Not quite on the cream, kind of like halfway between cream and white, maybe like eggshell or something like that. Looks nice. Base, pretty much the only thing you get off the top of that as far as smell is kind of like an English, like, copper coin malt. It smells slightly metallic, maybe with a hint of citrus in it, like grapefruity citrus. As the head dies down, there's more of a citrusy note coming out. And there's a slight malty backbone, like pale malts. We're not talking like anything like caramel, or maybe there's a touch of like toffee in there, but it's nothing intense. It's mainly a slightly sweet smell. Let's give it a taste. Most predominant taste in there is the bitterness, and it's like a copper coin in the back of the throat bitterness, with interspersed with a grapefruity citrus note. The carbonation actually makes it quite creamy, and one of the initial impressions that I got off of this beer was the consistency that you would expect from drinking like an Orange Julius. But picture an Orange Julius made with grapefruit juice. Maybe not quite that bitter though. It's slightly sweet. There's touches of caramel and toffee in there. But it's mainly a copper coin bitterness. The flavors in it aren't very pronounced. It's mainly just a hoppy beer. I mean, there's touches of of pale malt like sweetness in the back of the tongue. Not so much in the back of the tongue, in the mid of the tongue. And almost no sensation in the front. Maybe a slightly sour sting. I'm going to sit down with this one for a bit, and I'll be right back with some thoughts. Bye. And we're back with Propeller's Pale Ale. So what did I think? It's not bad. The hoppy taste definitely outpowers the malts in it. It's lightly sweet, has a half decent pale malt taste in it, or crystal malt taste. It's basically all hops though. It's got like a copper coin in the mouth bitterness as well as a slight grapefruity citrus note. But that's the only real predominant flavors in there. It's not overly complex, and it's not overly. It's basically a basic pale ale, which is, you know, pretty decent for what it is, and cold refreshing, maybe. But when it comes to a pale ale, I tend not to like them quite as bitter as that. It's still pretty good though. However, I've had better pale ales. I'm going to give this one a 3 out of 5, just because I've had other Propeller ales, and for their style, they were really good. This one isn't my favorite. I'd probably get it again, but I'd take something else over it. Anyway, 3.0 out of 5. Thanks for watching Maxwell Starr's beer review, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.